Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Idle Matinee Vodcast, not show, because matinee means show, doesn't it, performance. We're on Matinee Vodcast, we're back, we had a week off just to recoup and rejuvenate, and we're fresh, and we're back, and we're going to give you some great entertainment, hopefully, today. So let's just start with saying hello to each other. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi there.
Excuse me 1 second.
Hello there.
Hello?
Hello there.
It's me, Johnny, with my new trainers.
And we've had some feedback we're going to go through in a minute. But before we do the feedback, we've had some feedback, fellas.
So what did you say before we do the feedback?
Sorry, before we do the feedback, I want to find out if you've got any stories this week or how you've been or what you've been up to, anything exciting, the real life, slice of life, we call it.
I thought you wanted to do the feedback.
I will do the
first.
feedback. Do you want to do it first then? I don't mind. Do you want to do it
know.
first? It's up to you.
I'm losing interest
Right,
rapidly, to be fair.
Well, we've had some feedback, and I'll read it out to you. Now, I'm not going to tell you who it's from. It doesn't matter to anyone watching who it's from, but let's just say this. It's a lady who's giving us the feedback. Very intelligent lady. She's an actress, so that's why we don't want to...
Actress.
Not Dame Judi Dench.
Is that like model upstairs?
But I'd like to read it, and I think we should take... responsibility for actions, and we should. Well, let me just read it to you. And see
I
what you
would
think.
just like to say, if they want to know who wrote it, they could just look at last week's YouTube episode, and she commented on there, and you'll see her name, won't you?
No, I think it's a private message to Barry on Facebook.
Oh,
I
that's
on Facebook,
cheating.
and it
That's
was on
cheating.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So sadly, not on YouTube. But here we go. Okay, are you ready, fellas? I watched it. Episode 9, by the way. This was the last episode we did, so just know which one it was she watched. I watched it. Please know I'm not offended per se, because, well, it isn't taking over the world quite, but it's a bit embarrassing how much of it is massively misogynistic. Juan frequently winces.
She can't even say my name properly.
No, sorry, that was my fault. I think maybe you should use this as a benchmark for acceptable content.
Yeah.
If Juan winces, cut and start another conversation. And maybe put a girl on the panel and see if it changes how you talk about stuff.
Maybe bend her over the table.
So that's obviously a joke, because I assume she's listened to previous episodes of the audio one. And
I don't know. Then if you can feel yourselves editing because she's in the room, you know what you were going to say would have made you sound like twats a bit.
So is that you two are twats? She's saying, because I'm the benchmark.
Well, that's probably
what it sounds like in the beginning.
I'm not going to take it personally. Yeah, no, because I assume that's a joke. So obviously, I'm not misogynistic at all. I may have said some things that sound like
you sure?
sounded misogynistic, but then that's just characters.
Thoughts become words.
Just an ironic character.
Thoughts become words. Words become deeds.
Yeah.
Before you know it, boom, you're a misogynist.
Okay, so because I know I'm not a misogynist. So.
Maybe you don't realise you're misogynistic.
I'd have to know specifics really exactly what she meant, because it could have been a lot of things. There's a few things I said. I think I kicked off by the first thing I said was like when I was doing an impression of, or trying to do an impression of that rap or whatever, and I said like, Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and I fucked him in the ass. I was like, but that's not really misogynistic. It just means Little Bo Peep might like to be fucked in the ass. I don't know. I mean, but I've got no inclination. I mean, I don't want to fuck any nursery rhyme character in the ass. It was just it's just the first thing that came to mind. I was doing an impression of, say, like a misogynistic rapper, like aggressive rapper. Like,
do,
you know what I mean?
Do nursery rhyme, fictitious nursery rhyme characters have feelings?
Yeah, probably. I assume so. All women do. All lovely creep women do.
Stupid.
We've got is wee jokes and penis jokes and poo and vagina jokes. So.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the cunt. I'll just carry on calling Barry a cunt. I know that bit's coming up. So I've already heard this.
Do you think she's got dick joke envy?
There's a bit more to say.
Yeah, she's so good. Okay, read on. Yeah,
there's a little bit more. You can still be puerile and funny and not make anyone think the last 20 years has passed you by.
I'm not sure what that means.
What, 2002?
Yeah,
that makes out that it was okay to be like misogynistic up until 2001,
I think
2002.
There was a lot of stuff.
I'd rather be in 2002 than today.
Well, that maybe in general, like because she's going back to the Little Britain time, I suppose. That was a Little Britain era, wasn't it? So they
is she some sort of Tory? Is she some sort of Liz Truss fan?
I don't think you can get
a stupid bitch
defensive when someone gives you feedback. That's what you've asked for.
That's not.
the 20 years has passed you by, or that you've only hung out in Aylesbury with each other for most of that time.
I mean, that's fairly true.
That is actually true.
Yeah,
you can't.
I mean, I've done other things as well. I've visited my friends in places.
She's
London,
she's an actress.
Ooh, London.
She's an actress.
Vietnam.
She's an actress showing off because she's been up London turning tricks.
No, come on.
Whoa, Johnny. That's
actress. Oh, right.
Johnny.
And the final part. P.S. Women aren't generally offended by the word cunt, but correcting it to vagina each time essentially makes everyone think of vaginas.
Yeah.
Aside from that, nice to see you're looking well. That's me.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that's just personally to Barry.
It's us saying thanks to you.
That's to us
So
as well.
we know at the end then exactly what
well.
she was referring to.
Yeah.
She just didn't like you saying cunt vagina.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just carry on saying cunt. I'll try and say that. Or dick. I'll just call
What about
it dick.
vagina?
Idiot. Idiot's good, isn't it? I mean, that would suffice, but it hasn't got the same punch. But
I just want to apologise. I'm not
sorry.
going to double down on any misogyny. I'm going to try and get better and be a better person. And if I'm going to refer to Johnny if anything I'm saying goes a bit too far, a little bit silly. And
Mummy's little bummer boy.
hands up. I have lived in Aylesbury for 20 years and maybe things have passed me by.
Born and bred.
I'm sad about that, but it's just the way it is. Diddle-a. Some things will never change.
We will always be the same.
Anyway,
living in Aylesbury.
that's enough of the feedback. Thank you for the feedback, though.
Yeah, thank you.
It was great.
Yeah,
Let's move, and you're a lovely person.
I fucking
Let's
hate
go
women.
to what have you been doing this week? I want to hear some great stories. Greg's been labouring now. He's back on the tools. Johnny's been painting, and I'm sure
No,
he
I
got some
haven't.
cracking tales.
No, I this week I went to the Aylesbury Community Board meeting at the Oculus, the what's that? Aylesbury Vale District Council.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because my
You have
dad.
to pause. Keep it going.
Well, you're looking at me. I thought you were going to say something. My dad did a petition with all the shopkeepers and residents of the top end of Cambridge Street in Aylesbury to have it pedestrianised. And because he did that and got all busybody-ish, because remember he was supposed to go to the meeting, but then the Queen died, so he had to go back to Spain. And they invited my mother to go and read out on his behalf, because you get 3 minutes to talk in front of all the councillors, and my mum didn't particularly want to do it, so I got to read it out. 2-hour meeting. Guess where
That's like
Tony's petition was? Right at the fucking end.
You're like a character out of One Foot in the Grave or something or
Both feet
Keeping
in the
Up
grave.
Appearances.
Yeah. So, shall I cut straight to the petition or tell you a little bit about what this type of meeting's like?
Yeah, no, go for it. I want to hear all about
It's
it.
like a lovely, it's like a sort of dome. The room we went into is like a sort of domed cathedral of councilness.
This is in Aylesbury, right?
In Aylesbury on Gatehouse Road.
Right, cool. All right. Okay.
It would be Aylesbury. We've been here 20 years. It's not
Yeah,
anywhere
no.
else.
Well, I think it's Buckinghamshire Council because it was included Milton Keynes and other
okay,
shit.
yeah. Could have been elsewhere.
Included Milton Keynes and High Wycombe, so I'm in the big leagues, boys.
Okay.
Might not be long for this podcast, having to listen to these stupid women yapping on about they don't like your style.
I'm sorry about that.
So,
I mean, hey, he's the one we'll go leading by example.
so anyway, we're all in. It's like a sort of large layout of 4 tables, and you've got the microphones. So you go beep, and you have to talk, and it lights up green and all that stuff. And like there was a copper there, and he was talking about the crime rates. And then a woman was talking about crime rates as well. Apparently, did you know there's more sexual assaults in Aylesbury than burglaries? So that's good news for homeowners, unless you're a woman.
Yeah.
444 in the year rolling sexual assaults, 300 and something burglaries.
That's quite an interesting statistic.
And then,
terrible for women, obviously. I mean,
no.
at worst, I'd hope it's burglaries.
I don't think they
I wish
didn't.
it was burglaries.
You're assuming it was women that were sexually assaulted
obviously.
because you're a misogynist, but it could be men as well.
I mean, I'm not, so that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I think it's terrible. I wasn't making light of that. But then they had. Apparently, they've got 2.
They could have been.
Apropos of last meeting, however many months ago it was, they have now installed 2 town wardens, and someone from Berryfields, the councillor, was livid because the town wardens never go there. And one of the town wardens was sat around the table, and he said, "Well, I just have to make a point. We at the moment we are only in. There's 2 of us, and we're only in Aylesbury Town Centre because we've got no transport, so we can't get to Berryfields." So I thought, stumble in there.
Oh dear.
Bus pass maybe. He also said that he used to be a security guard. He's now retired from being a security guard in Marks and Spencer's, and apparently shoplifting's going through the roof at the moment. But most shops in Aylesbury don't want to pay for security guards or secret, undercover detectives, etc., because it's cheaper just to let people nick stuff. So
good tip.
Yeah. Life hack.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Anyway, so my dad,
someone who likes to 5-finger discount. No, I don't really. Not anymore.
They got round to me anyway, so I had to read out this letter from my dad saying, unfortunately, he couldn't be here, and I'm his son, and I'm reading it, blah, blah. All the boring shit about the road. And then at the end, he had it, and I had to say this. It was in capital letters, so I'd say, give our street a treat in front of all these people.
So is this what you had to say that? What your mum and dad?
My mum was sat next to me. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Your mum was like,
they all cheer.
Because you had to sign a disclaimer at the beginning to say that they could use your likeness, video, or picture. So I'm like maybe on the internet.
Did your mum do it as well?
No. For some reason she felt she felt a little bit self-conscious saying reading that out.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So I got to do that. But now the woman who runs it said that so it sounded like she was calling us busybodies really, but said that it was nice that we were so enthusiastic about Aylesbury and wants us to go to all the meetings now. But it's open to the public, so if you guys want to come to the next one in February, you're more than welcome, and I'll take you down there.
Can't wait. If it's as good as it sounds, wow, I'm all aboard that one.
I want to make up a catchy
Give your street a treat.
Give these streets a treat. What's your life been like this week or the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, but it's been good. Yeah, going back to work, getting back into working life, swing of things,
stripping out an Argos because it's been turned into a Poundland.
Yeah, turning an Argos into a Poundland.
What a dream!
I like that.
That's a dream.
It's been quite fun. So it's been a mixture of. I started off just clearing the shit out, smashing stuff up and taking down ceilings and.
I was going to say it's quite a good metaphor for the British economy, really, isn't it? Turning an Argos into a Poundland.
Yeah.
What's it like when you discover the guys you work with are racist?
Well, I mean, that's not much of a discovery, is it? It's like
you sort of presume they might be.
It's probably more than likely, and it's a mild. Mild.
It's not acceptable though, is it?
Casual, I guess. But is there anything such thing as casual racism? Is racism, isn't it? Really, it's like casually racist. Like they say stuff like "ain't half hot, mum" and stuff like that was casually racist. But I think it was just a different time. But it's still it's just racist.
2002 was a different time.
But they're kind of like that "ain't half hot, mum" style racist. So I don't know.
Are you saying all construction workers like that? Again, painting with a very wide brush like you did about women last week?
I mean, no, but Johnny, you're both misogynistic and racist, so... No, I'm joking. He's not, obviously. We're following his
I'm example. One of them anyway, aren't I?
Huh? Yeah. No, you're not really, are you?
Did they show you around, like showing the new guy around?
No, well, I mean, showing me around. We were there on the same day. We all started on the same day. So
were you induced? Is it one of those type of sites where they take you in for half a morning and
inducted? Yes, I was inducted. Of course, I was. Health and safety and all that. No problem. Of course, I was. Nah.
Your fire exits are here, here, and here. The canteen's there. Take shit and piss over there. Thank you.
Need to.
Do you know the saline solution is to wash your eyes out?
No, I don't.
Oh, you better look for it.
Only pussies need that. If you're bothered about that, you wear goggles.
You just walk around with shit streaming from your eyes, and dust and asbestos all in your mouth.
It's fairly relaxed, but no, Steelies and high-vis are
the toilets strong enough to stand on when you're having a shit?
I mean, that's the thing. I've only gone for one shit there. Actually, did I go for a shit there? No, I don't think. I think I've managed to avoid having shit. I think I've managed to. Is that
because you're full of it, or you go at home?
Well, no, but then there's. The great thing about working there as well. The reason I took the job in the first place, I thought like, well, yeah, it's labouring. It's not worth that much money, but it's more active. I wanted to be more active because sparking, you can be just sort of like milling about. Like there's not much graft involved. Like. Physical because I've just been sat on my ass for 2 years, so I wanted a job where I wanted to work out and get paid, basically. You know what I mean? So
bed sores.
So I've just been throwing myself into everything, like, into all of it. So moving all the stuff out, it's just like that's a good all round workout. Chucking shit in bins and trolleys and whatever, smashing it up. You know what I mean? You get to break stuff up as well, and you get to use your brain a little bit, organising the skip and
a little bit.
Yeah, but then I've proved myself to be competent with the tools and everything. So obviously I've worked 10 years as an electrician. Well, no more than that, 12. On and off 10 years, I guess. For over a 12-year period, I've been on the tools, haven't I?
You'd have to prove yourself to
Well,
us.
I'm just saying, I'm explaining to everyone of what this is.
So if you want a guy that's worked 10 years on the tools...
But I've done lots of different stuff. I've done sparking, I've done a bit of pipe fitting as well, and I've done a bit of painting and decorating.
Like a handyman.
Yeah. So
Sexist, handy person.
And also... Yeah, and also I'm not bad on the grill, and so yeah, I'll have to show you I can't share the video with you. If I stop this, actually, I can.
Anyway, let's.
But yeah, I didn't share it on the thing, but he's got me cooking up sausages on a barbecue inside, like on the job. It's pretty cool.
So you're a chef.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what was that old arcade machine where you could be King Kong or Godzilla and you climb up
Rampage. Yeah.
So that's your job.
Yeah, rampaging. Yeah, no, but I've been actually taken down carefully. Like we're carefully destroying other people's good work.
Careful rampage.
Like the ducting. I had to take down a load of ducting today and yesterday, whatever. And that's quite good fun using the scissor lift. Because it's been a while since I used one of them. Because I crushed a boiler one time with one. Sorry, Bayliss and Rich. What was Rich? You had?
How many prime ministers do you think there'll have been before? Well, when this podcast comes out,
how many more prime ministers till Christmas?
Who would you like to see as the next prime minister?
Good one, yes.
John Boris back.
I've been up to something else this week.
Oh, have you? Go on before we chuck at that.
I was watching The Voice.
Oh yeah,
you know The Voice.
I've been up to something.
Yeah, The Voice trying to understand
and I said to Maxine, she looks like a woman I used to work with, and blow me down with a feather. It was, yeah. It's a woman, a hairdresser called Cheryl. When I worked at the shampoo factory, she was one of the tutors there, and she was on it. Blow me down. It was her daughter on it, but she was. I remember when we were doing the training sessions, she was there, and she'd had this very dramatic fringe or bang, as they called them in the trade.
Yeah.
And she said to me, "Oh, I can't see out with this new fringe." And I said, "Oh, you're a martyr to your fringe." And she went, "What's the matter?" I went, "Nothing, I'm fine."
What's the matter with you?
She'd say, "Oh, that'd have been better, wouldn't it?" She would have probably got it then.
Yeah.
I explained. I thought she was thick because she was a woman, but it's probably my fault.
Let's not double down. Let's not double down.
Johnny can, because he's
true,
setting the example.
I'm setting the level. I'm setting the bar.
He sets the level, apparently.
Apparently.
He winces when we're misogynistic. I don't wince at him.
Right, did anyone watch anything good this week? I watched something called, what's it called, Into the Deep? On Netflix?
Oh, yes, yeah,
Is it called Into the Deep?
Yes, Into the Deep.
So
yeah.
anyone, just a quick synopsis. The guy where he had that submarine where the woman went missing in it, do you remember that?
No.
Ages ago. Well, basically, he took this woman out on a submarine. The submarine sunk. He said she got dropped off.
His name? I've forgotten his name.
I can't remember his name. And then you find out he killed her. But that's not a spoiler because the whole thing is a documentary that follows him.
Yeah.
They were filming him, making the sub and doing all this stuff. He's like the Danish Elon Musk.
Yeah, kind
of. It's very, very good.
I mean, but a bit kind of like, he's not got quite as much money, but he's got a fair bit of money, so he does all this weird like experiments with rockets. He's trying to send a rocket to wherever, and I think just out of the atmosphere, and then he's done submarines was his main thing, wasn't it? And yeah, but it's so he took a Swedish journalist away. And have you just said all that? Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Anyone got anything else before I start going into some crazy stuff?
Crazy.
So we're going to talk about the politics?
There's not a lot to say.
Shall I just read out my jokes?
Yeah, go on. They burned themselves to the ground.
Right.
Off you go.
A week Prime Minister seems like a long time in politics. Yesterday, Liz Truss said she was a fighter, not a quitter. And today she quit her pants. How many Prime Ministers till Christmas? I did that. Do you think what a truss up will now come into common parlance in the lexicon? Nope. Okay.
What did you say? What a truss up?
Yeah.
Like, as in fuck up, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stupid women. There's a new book coming out called Out of the Blue, The Inside Story of Liz Truss and Her Astonishing Rise to Power. It's by Harry Cole and James Hill. Do you want me to read a little bit of it now?
Oh, yeah, I'd love you to.
Chapter 1, The End.
I like that.
That was worth it then. Leave all that in.
Yeah, but she was laughing. She gets £100,000 a year, doesn't she, now? Any Prime Minister that resigns gets 100k a year, and it was
that's what they're trying to get all of them to have a go before
Thatcher came in. Yeah, before they all leave, so they can all get that sweet 100k.
Well, Boris gets half £500,000 for speaking now in America.
I bet he does. He speaks
one speak, £500,000
I bet he does. Because
anyone can speak. Question Time is very entertaining at the moment. It's like the band playing on the Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will get it.
Yeah.
Women might
it's
get
not
it.
for us to get. It's for the viewers to enjoy.
Yeah. I know. It's better if we got
Hello.
All right, here's another one. What time are Romis Ranganathan and Rob Beckett on TV? all the time.
Hey.
Should have done that for.
I think Ramesh more than Rob Beckett.
Oh, he's
but
on.
he's on with Ramesh a lot, isn't he? So yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose they both are. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I found out today. I've got a little money saving tip if you like doing fraud.
Yeah.
You know, Sainsbury's Nectar points and all that.
Yeah.
When you get now that after the pandemic's over, you can now get the vouchers again. You remember the vouchers?
Yeah.
And you sometimes get one that says 3 times your Nectar points. So if you whatever you buy, you click that in, and you get 3 times your Nectar points.
Mm.
And then I noticed on the self-service one, it says now insert your coupon.
Oh.
Insert your coupon, and I thought, there's no way this system's built to remember that I've used this token, because it's just a barcode. So I put in a different token, didn't I?
Whoa.
Went and tested it today, did a big shop, put the same one on again, barcode, because you can use it until it runs. It's got a time limit on it. Did it again, only bloody worked.
Well, so
So
you just keep using the same
same
discount
token
code.
3 times, but you have to put in another bit of paper, because there's obviously a light sensor in there. So you put in that senses that you've put anything in. You could keep having 3 times tokens until the bloody thing runs out, mate.
So how much money are you saving doing that then?
Well, it's not saving. It triples your points. So say you get 70 points, it triples them, and then you get like £3.
Well, they've got those for McDonald's now. Have you seen that McDonald's advert with the truck?
Yeah, I was
the truck driver when he goes, he's such a fat bastard.
Glad
He's
you brought that
going to McDonald's all the time. He's like, right, I'm a long distance truck driver, and he's going to France, whatever, and he stops on the way to France, gets like 2 McDonald's on the way to France, then the way back he gets another 2 McDonald's. It's like, well, this fat cunt's just eating McDonald's the whole time, and he's earning all these points or whatever on his points card, and then he comes home and then he's like, gives his wife a chicken sandwich with the points he's got from that. It's like, oh, right. All they eat is McDonald's, his whole family, that's it, this whole time.
When McDonald's
and they're still
brought up,
chuffed with it. It's like, oh yeah.
Them points, that is pretty desperate if you're getting McDonald's points. You need to start questioning your life's choices.
All I'm saying, I don't.
I'm like, you've been to France, man. You just brought me back a McChicken sandwich. Like, fucking hell. Like,
Oh,
Not Le chicken sandwich.
yeah.
But what my point being, the actual Sainsbury's points, unlike McDonald's points by the sound of it, you actually change to money. It's actually cash value. So my other thought was, so the barcode is going to be the same for every single times 3 that month. So you could photocopy it and give it to your friends.
Go on then, where's mine?
If you went to Sainsbury's, you just you
Has it
scan
not
the
got something
barcode.
in it, like a magnetic strip
No,
or some
it's a
shit?
piece of paper that comes out you're supposed to throw away.
Okay.
It's just a barcode. You scan the barcode and then put another bit of paper in and keep tripling your Nectar points, boy.
Okay, you best try that.
I did. I tried it. It works.
Oh, okay.
That's
What
what I'm
have you
saying.
Oh, right, so you actually used the
Are you
photocopy.
some sort of woman?
Sorry. Did you say
Johnny.
you didn't use the photocopy? Or you say you're thinking of using
Jesus
I'm saying you could
Christ.
photocopy something. Never mind.
Alright.
Watch it back. You're going to have to watch this about 6
yeah,
or
I
7
know,
times to
yeah.
edit it.
They're going to put
That's the
Greg
thing.
in the McDonald's
Sometimes
advert.
I don't pay attention because I'm like, oh,
No, 'cause you're high
I'll
as
pay
fuck.
attention later. Yeah,
They,
I did smoke a little bit too much weed, maybe.
They must have had a tricky job when they made that McDonald's advert, thinking, how are we going to do this? How are we going to show someone who's eats so much McDonald's they're getting points? So they thought the best way is obviously a truck driver. So if you had like a person in a house, just like, they eat McDonald's every day.
You'd mix it up, wouldn't you? Like, if you know what I mean, in reality, you'd be like, I'll have KFC now, and like, and fuck.
Well, I suppose truck drivers have got a lot of time to kill when they get to Dover, haven't they? Sometimes 72 hours. Politics. That probably Friday Night Live.
Peter Sutcliffe had a lot of time to kill.
That's a good one.
Right, okay.
I did have a think. There's another life hack. If you want to liven up any house party, just wait an hour until after everyone's arrived and announce that some of the drinks might be spiked.
That's if you want as many free drinks as no one drinks them. You can say, all right, I'll have what I want now.
I mean, yeah, some people might not be put off by that.
Someone might think that's bad taste.
They might do. We might get another.
What do you reckon's in here?
We might get another
Xanax,
DM from someone in London.
Right, okay.
Oxycontin.
Let's not be too bitter about that. I think it's good feedback.
Callback. I liked it. I did like it. I'm only joking. You and I are on the same wavelength, girl.
Right, what do you think Zippy from Rainbow's doing now?
I don't know, something like this. he's got a podcast.
Labouring.
Welcome to my podcast. He's labouring. I'm a labourer by day. I do a podcast at night with my friends.
I think he's doing he's either doing one of 2 things. It's either or oh no, I'm decomposing, Jeffrey.
Why is he decomposing?
Because he's made of material and that starts to rot after this amount of time.
Well, I don't know. I reckon the original Zippy's probably still.
I reckon he's in
Might be
landfill.
right.
He's in landfill.
Yeah, I mean, Oh no, I'm in a landfill.
Like Hoggle from Labyrinth. They found him in an airport.
I've got loads of junk in my mouth.
They found Hoggle from Labyrinth in an airport, all falling apart, and they fixed him up. Yeah, he was in like a lost property thing, and because it's that they make him out of that silicone stuff.
Well, that's like
It's all like
that
silicone.
when at the end scene with Jennifer Connelly when she's in her bedroom. It's like, look, it's your bedroom. All your nice things. Now look at this. It's your little thingy. It's like, oh yeah, and then it all falls away, and it's all the junkyard. So
I found another Liz Truss joke. Can I do it? Because I'm not going to do it again ever.
Go on then.
Whenever because this is before I wrote these jokes before she died. Rest in peace, Liz. Before she killed the Queen.
Yeah.
And I said, whenever I hear Liz Truss speak, I assume BT must be doing necessary work in the area.
I was going to do an impression of Liz. It seems a bit mean to do like shit about Liz Truss now because
why? She destroyed the economy. Fuck her.
I was to say it's like my impression of like because she just looked like there's just nothing going on in her head. Like so, she just sits in Parliament and everyone's talking about it. She's just like.
That's a good impression. You've even got
pretty good.
You've got a facial hair down to a T.
You should zoom in on that. Do it once more so you can zoom in on it. Your impression of Liz Truss. Go on.
I'll do mine. You do yours.
Put the mic down when you do it so we can see your face. Here we go.
Yeah, I've got one. Check this out. Zoom in on me after. Zoom in on me. Yeah. Zoom in on me.
I've got one. Oh, what's this? What's this? Stephen, what the hell? I've got one. Can I? Yeah, up you come, Steve. Whee! It's me, Stephen. Yeah.
Who did you vote for, Stephen?
I've got one question. Why does Barry keep putting his head behind me every time I'm talking?
Why do you look at the camera? Yeah, why do you look towards the camera, Stephen? Maybe. I mean, look at us and the camera. Maybe.
Why does Barry wank off dogs?
That's a great question as well.
Stephen, get yourself more comfy. Yeah, sorry. Right. Okay, Stephen. What were you going to say? Oh, I was going to say what Zippy's up to now. Okay. What's Zippy up to now, Stephen?
Oh yeah.
He's got an allotment and he's in the Isle of Wight.
No, I've got an allotment. I'm in the Isle of Wight.
Zippy.
It's like it's in the room, isn't it?
Can I do my impression of Liz Truss?
No, of course you can.
Oh. Are you related to Bungle?
No, it's pretty good. His is like pretty
that's
spot on.
Go on then.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good, Steve. Thanks. Anything else? Nah. Okay, see you later, Steve. Bye.
I found another one. I've got to get them out of my system.
Yeah.
Liz Truss loyalists begging Tories not to sack her because it will crash the economy is like Thelma and Louise changing their minds mid-air.
Put it in reverse mid-air.
Yeah. Oh.
That's ruined that film, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen that.
Oh, what?
Well, no, it didn't.
I mean, I've seen it, but yeah, it's ruined it for other people.
It's ruined it for other people.
Oh, here's another one. Because Donald Trump's been accused of rape again, isn't he?
Not good. I mean, not good. I mean, that's not good that he raped someone. But I mean, hopefully he gets if he's done it. Hopefully
he's
he gets
accused
caught.
of something every week.
Hopefully he gets caught. I mean, yeah, but the way he's treated women is disgraceful, and
I agree.
And he should be killed.
What?
Yeah, he should have the death penalty, right, for mistreating women.
Well, it's two jokes actually, and these are both newsworthy. Right. Oh. What is Donald Trump's rape victim type? Be best. And the other one is, what does Donald Trump call his rape victims? Not my first choice.
I don't know if you can make jokes about that anymore.
He was accused of rape, and his defence was on Truth Social that she would not be my first choice.
Right, that's better. You've explained it now. I didn't realise.
I think he's despicable.
What a disgusting fucking.
No, I think he's vile.
Shit cunt of a man. I mean, yeah. No, that's exactly what I mean, but.
I've got a question. Do you think I don't know if you remember the Chuckle Hounds. Do you remember those? Or not?
Yes, I think they're like the Chuckle Brothers. But
do you
hounds.
think they were the Chuckle Brothers?
Probably.
It dressed up as hounds.
Yeah.
That's something.
They had masks.
That's
on,
something we need to look into for next week. We'll get back to you on that one.
Chuckle Hounds.
We'll solve that problem.
To me. It's just to me now, isn't it?
Right, I want you to do.
To me.
Right, I've got a little
Tommy.
Tommy. Right,
No,
that's Cannon and Ball.
Yeah, no, Barry. No,
do your best.
Tommy,
if you're a magician, and like you show someone a trick, and then you say, "Look again," and then you reveal the trick,
and your cock's out.
Do your best impression of a magician saying, "Look again" for me, please.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay. Look again.
Okay, Johnny, do you want to go? Oh, sorry.
It's there. Oh, never mind.
Are you sure that's what you saw? Look again.
Oh, very good. You two could be good magicians.
I was getting my cock out.
That's some good magician stuff. Oh, quick, a good way of not needing to invest in a pension, just kill yourself before you get to 65. Like Logan's Run.
By the time this comes out, it'll probably
on.
be 67.
My next
Bit of politics. A little bit of politics. Margaret Thatcher.
My next question for you. Do you think Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys still do the twist?
Still doing the twist. Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys. Still doing the twist.
It goes something like this.
Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys. Still doing the twist.
Do you think Liz Truss can bear to listen to that? That woman's done so many U-turns, she screwed herself into the carpet.
Got something like this. Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys.
Still doing the twist.
And it goes something like this.
I don't think this is going to need much editing, is it? This ain't going to need much editing at all.
Still doing the
Just leave it all in.
Still doing the twist.
Put some graphics up here.
Yeah.
I've talked about this before, those Harry Redknapp gambling adverts. Like sometimes Harry Redknapp tells you how to gamble. Sometimes he says, don't gamble. He can never quite make up his mind. So I listen to a lot of LBC and there's always adverts for him. What other footballers do you think would be good at doing gambling adverts?
David Beckham's a money-grabbing cunt.
Didn't he do an advert in Dubai recently or something?
No, he's been in Qatar where he's
money.
the face of the next World Cup and he's been paid £10 million. And so far, I think it's 7,000 labourers have died building it.
Doesn't Harry Redknapp do...
You don't care about foreign labour, do you?
No. Doesn't Harry Redknapp do adverts for Vaseline as well? Oh, no. That's Harry Redknapp.
How many people have died clearing out this Argos?
Just a couple.
That's good.
Just a couple of my boys.
Why don't you do your Harry Redknapp doing his Vaseline advert?
Yeah. Do get Jogger's nipple. Son. Yeah, son. I get Jogger's nipple, don't I? Badly. That's why they call me Harry Redknapp. Yeah, I'll just rub a bit of Vass on my nips before I go for a jog. No more Harry Redknapp. It's Harry Redknapp again. I guess that's how that would go.
That's how it goes.
What's his Botox son called?
Oh, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
That's a quiz for this week.
Yeah, I won the quiz.
All right.
We've got a slang dictionary.
I thought we'd done all that.
No, we've only got as far as drugs.
Yeah,
Okay.
Have you read it all?
I might have to edit it a bit better this time. No, I think I did all right last time. I think I got all the...
This week, kids, it's only one page and it's on weapons.
Okay.
And I'll know if you read it because sorry, children, I accidentally left.
Can I have a go? Okay,
no.
no problem, Steve.
Okay. Oh, fuck's sake.
Steve joining in.
Yeah. He's worse than a woman.
I might just go to the loo and just leave Steve in here for a bit, guys. I'll see you.
You know, when you go to the loo, we can see. You know, when you go to the loo, we can see the top of your head. Yeah. You know, we can see the top of your head when you go to the loo, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to the loo down here.
Oh, not there. Your dog's shut over there. Anyway, all right, there we go.
I'll be a little bit outshot, Steve.
Question 1. What is
right,
an April?
What is an April?
Yeah.
This is meant to be a weapon, right?
Yeah, weapons, yeah.
A car!
It's a weapon, Steve. I mean, you could use a car as a weapon, I suppose.
To be fair, the answer is in the title, weapon. An April's a weapon.
Oh, it's just a weapon. See, we said that we knew that, didn't we, Stephen? That's
a car!
Yeah, no, it's a weapon, Stephen. Doesn't matter.
What are bells? Not you, Steve.
I don't know.
Bullets, fam.
Oh, bullets, of course, bells, yeah. I mean...
A car!
You got any bells for my gun?
What is a shet?
A machete.
Yeah,
Machete.
easy. What's a borrer, a borer, a ching, a dipper, a rams, and a ramsey?
Ooh.
Machete!
A borer.
It's close.
A shotgun.
A smaller machete.
Oh.
A kniff.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, a knife. What is, you'll know this, a burner, an iron, a machine, a mash, a matic, a scram, a spinner, a stick, a strally, a strap, a turn, or a whap?
A handgun or a machine gun?
Oh, I should have could have stopped at burner, couldn't I, really?
Yeah, a handgun or a machine gun, right?
Yeah, gun.
Yeah.
What's corn?
Corn on the cob! As a weapon.
Really, they stick it.
I mean, like in the A-Team, remember that A-Team when they built a combine harvester? ABA like shot loads of corn at the baddies because they couldn't use bullets, they couldn't kill people, could they?
MacGyver. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ammunition. What's a dotty or a dumpy?
A dotty.
A dump.
Oh, that's one. Something with a razor with the red lots. Oh, it's a shotty. Shotgun.
Yeah, shotty horror.
Shotty.
What's a hand ting or a tray? A hand ting.
Hitting someone with a tray.
I think if
Hitting someone with a tray, yeah.
would you be more worried that your child was been corrupted into county lines, or he came home and said something about a hand ting?
Yeah, I'd be like, more. Yeah, I'd just stick with the county lines.
You'd be checking their arsehole. Checking their arsehole toot sweet.
I'm back now. Ooh.
Yeah. I'll go.
Stephen pretty good.
I'm getting bored of this as well. An ox.
No.
It's a hip hop as well. It's a razor or a blade.
Oh yeah, I did know that. Yeah.
Razor
blade is an axe.
Bye. Oh, Stephen's got it, guys.
That's in thingy Elbonics.
Cannibal ox. Yeah.
He had enough.
It's in Big L's.
Steve
Big L's.
off.
He does a slang thing, a hip hop slang tune. Maybe I'll do a link to it here, where he does.
Yeah.
He talks about all the slang terms.
I mean,
in
that
hip-hop
might come back next week.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So do
Like me.
you?
I was hoping
Like me.
It's more fun when we know more of them. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
I was thinking of ideas of shops that could go well together, so you could do two things at once. And I thought a good idea would be have a wedding dress shop and a taco shop mixed together, so you could eat tacos while you're choosing a wedding dress. So you got any other ideas for shops that would work well together?
Or Guinness and red wine tasting place and a wedding dress place.
Reading.
A wedding dress place.
What about a
weddings in Reading?
Oh, have you tried that Guinness coffee yet? Coffee brew Guinness. Have you seen that?
No.
Coffee flavoured Guinness.
I was going to do the. Oh, never mind.
Go on, what are you going to do?
I was thinking you could combine a referee shop and a hearing aid shop.
That's
Because in referee shops they sell whistles, don't they?
Yeah, that's good. Come on, Greg, you'll go.
Then deaf people wouldn't know when they're trying the hearing aids on whether it was whistling or not. Because with tacos, if you're getting a wedding dress, tacos are quite messy, aren't they?
Okay, wedding dress shop and a pet food shop. So you sell
That'd be
dog
cute.
food, cat food,
People
and wedding
like
dresses.
cats, don't they?
So they like animals.
Yeah.
You could call it.
What would you call it?
How about a skateboard shop and a record shop?
Oh yeah, wheels.
That probably works.
I mean,
you could call it Wheels of Steel.
I imagine that exists in loads of places already.
Sounds like it'd be full of wankers, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like a really crap thing in Shoreditch or something.
Yeah, let's move on from that, fellas.
What about a shop that sells cheese?
I couldn't think of a funny one, sorry.
No, that's fine.
What about a shop that sells different types of cheese? What do they call it? Sells cheeses, and a shop that sells your dog, and you could call it Cut the Cheese. Because your dog fucking stinks, mate. Stop wanking it off.
How about an internet cafe and a dark internet cafe, like right next to each other, like one half.
One with the lights off.
One half's the internet, just the normal internet, and the other half's the dark web.
Them old video shops where you had like those things in the door that you had to go through to the adult bit.
Yeah.
Talking about we really are from 20 years ago.
You could call it tip of the iceberg, and you know those things that used to come down from the doors, like what were they
beads,
called?
I don't know.
The fly type thing, or the beads, and then you'd look, and there'd just be like a cock sticking out from it.
What?
Or
the dark internet side.
A shop that sells Q-tips and iceberg lettuce. Tip of the iceberg.
Nice.
I'd like to buy some Q-tips,
Tips
please.
and icebergs.
And would you like an iceberg lettuce? No, thank you. Just some Q-tips.
So the
tip, not the iceberg.
The iceberg lettuce did outlast Liz Truss.
Right. Anyway, next question.
Also, what's his name? Guru? What's his name?
Christian Murphy.
Yeah.
Steve Baker.
He's been cancelled because he called a cunt a cunt.
1 week.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
What are
it's only a week.
Yeah, only a week.
Oh, okay, cool.
What are your thoughts on falling asleep
him.
in the bath? Is it a yes? Is it a no? You don't have baths.
As long as you wake
Greg?
up when your head goes under and you
I've
start
always
to drown.
been told you should never fall asleep in the bath.
I do all the
I always
time.
think if you fall under the water, you'd suddenly just wake up and go, your body will let you drown.
Well, no,
you don't. You just wake up when your phone falls on your chest.
Shit. Yeah, I don't think. Only babies drown in the bath, and they'll be conscious when they're doing it. They won't just be nicely asleep. They would have woke up and go, "Whoa!" But then they're too weak to do anything about it.
Is that when the baby goes, just gonna go and have a bath?
Yeah.
Let's go get bed down in the bath.
Well, the good thing is when I have a bath,
Don't fall asleep.
I just said I'm going to get bed down. Yeah.
when I have a bath, I'm completely wedged in, so there's no chance of drowning.
Is that because you only just fit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I only use like half a cup of water.
Your mum has to get you out with grease. Grease him out.
No, they get his boys come round and smash the bath up, and that's the only way to get me out.
Go fellas, right, smash him out.
Wake him up. Wake him up.
Hey.
Let's have a cup of tea.
We're on the tools.
Do you think we should celebrate our parents' birthdays or not?
You're,
Well,
each
in
other's.
general, should we celebrate? Should you celebrate? Should you buy your parents gifts for their birthday and cards or
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
not?
Yeah, I mean,
You should, yeah.
I mean, I know we weren't around when they were born, so it's a bit of a weird thing, but like, but yeah, and
So-
we weren't for like 35 of their birthdays. We weren't around to celebrate.
You think
them
you
all,
should only
30 of their
celebrate
birthdays,
people's
whatever.
birthdays who are younger than you?
Yeah. No, I don't know what he's going on about here. I was just trying to find some
Well, no,
angle.
the reason I say that is
I mean, you can't. Yeah, I mean, you're like, oh, your birthday, but you weren't there. It's like your parents celebrating your birthday makes sense. It's like, I remember the day you were born, and I'm celebrating your birth into the world.
they celebrate
it's
and bring you into
it's
the
like,
world,
well,
celebrate your
I mean, I
birth.
will celebrate you, but obviously you celebrate your parents' birthday. But they have Mother's and Father's Day for that, for their
why I don't
appreciation.
The good thing is,
For that. But I mean,
the good thing is Spanish
obviously you do, but-
Mother's and Father's Day is different to English Mother's and Father's Day, so I can miss both of them. But now my mum's over here and my sister lives in Spain, I make a big fuss of my mum, and then I buy a present from my sister and give it to my mum and go, "That's from Nina." Wink, wink.
nice.
And I get the money from my sister for all the presents, and my mum thinks it's from me. I just don't want.
Nice little scam.
Love you,
you got-
Mum.
Nice little scam you had going there, Johnny.
Until now,
fuck that one
like
up.
the Nectar Point scam, it's
Yeah,
all
I know,
completely
yeah.
been washed up.
Fuck.
So there's a song called well, the song isn't called "I Am Your Lady" and "You Are My Man." What's that song called?
You
But
are
Barbara
my
Sa-
lady, I am your lady, and you are my man.
Gay.
I was thinking because the world has changed in the last 20 years, that song needs a male spin on it. So could we sort of twist it round a bit and give it a male spin?
You are my lady, and I am your man. Together we'll do some stuff. Hopefully some sex. Oh no, wait, is that misogynistic?
Consensual.
Yeah, consensual. Is that assuming you're going to have sex with ladies? Is that misogynistic? 'Cause I do that a lot.
Lead me by the hand.
I think your question
obviously
is
Some of
she's-
the lyrics.
No, I'm saying
now.
she could lead you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because obviously you're not
Lead me
misogynist.
by the hand to have sex when you wanted us to.
Surely misogynists
at
wouldn't want to
your-
have sex because they hate women, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I mean, I'm not misogynist, so I don't know. A misogynist says what?
lady, and I am your man.
Together we'll stroke on my massive gland.
Unless you
I'm
see.
talking about my penis. It's really engorged. Won't you just touch it?
I'm just going to wince now. The wince-o-meter just went. Oh.
Hey, look, I'm singing to Barry. It's fine. That's not what I'd do to an actual lady.
This is a wince.
Touch
for-
it. Just touch my dick.
This is a special.
Bitch.
Hi guys, this is a special wince for my actress friend. Going out to you. This next track
That was a joke. That was us just being puerile.
in Aylesbury.
But maybe not funny. You can be puerile and funny, but yeah. Maybe
in
it's puerile.
Aylesbury for your whole life.
It's good that we can handle criticism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've done quite well with it.
Has anyone commented since we started?
Oh yeah, loads of people.
Yeah, they say three
we're
bald
live
guys looking really cool.
on the Twitch stream.
She changed their tune.
How come I edit this and it's going out live? That doesn't
What
make
does
any
it
sense.
take to be bad to the bone with lyrics, like as in a bad boy? Because you know, like they say, women like a bad boy, bad to the bone.
Yeah.
Because recently got my little.
That's a wince.
Bad to the bone.
That's a wince.
Yeah, that's called "Bad to the Bone." I thought, oh, he looks really bad to the bone in that t-shirt.
Barry, women aren't a
Yes.
monolith, yeah? Just check your privileges, okay?
Oh yeah, that's a
Okay.
good point. Thanks for that, Johnny.
But yeah, the dog in his t-shirt.
He's a bad boy.
He thinks he's actually hard when he's wearing it. He's like,
Yeah.
he gets extra barky in it, doesn't he? He gets a bit more attitude. He's like, yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
you ever-
I think that's because he's senile as well.
What do you think whenever you see a car with one of those, is it Bad Boys Surf Club stickers? Do you think,
does it funny,
better
yeah.
not mess with that guy?
In his Corsa.
Always.
Honk if you're
Tough
horny.
guys. Proper tough guy.
Chicks dig me because I surf.
What do you reckon 4 non-blondes are doing right now?
Suck-
Hey, yeah, he's singing that song.
Still,
Yeah,
somewhere. They do say that wherever you are in the world, 4 non-blondes every 8 minutes are singing that song.
What's going on? Can we stop singing it now?
I imagine they're in the lay-by somewhere sucking cock for coffee.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's all staying in.
I imagine they're at home, putting the kettle on, just walking around the kitchen going like this.
Humming their own song to themselves all the time. I can't
I'm going to win to that one. That's a bit sexist. What are they doing the housework and making sandwiches for you, Barry, are they?
No, making a cuppa.
Yeah.
Yeah, bastard.
That part
Right.
of patriarchy.
Do your best improv of a 1980s corporate movie villain. Do you want me to go first? Because I've flied that on you.
It's like John Lithgow in Santa Claus the movie.
It could be in any film from the 1980s.
I want Santa's candy. That's a very good impression of John Lithgow, but that's my impression.
So he's driving along.
I want Santa's candy for me.
He's driving along in his pinstripe suit, and he cuts. We wouldn't be the hero, but he cuts someone off, and they crash into a wall, and the car explodes. And he goes, "Consider that a corporate takeover."
That's not bad.
So we're doing the quips of a guy.
I don't know. We haven't had very good instruction, have we?
Better than I had.
I'm thinking like, say, the kids have got the local arcade, and I'm afraid we're going to be building on of this. We're building houses to rent over your local arcade. What? We've got to save the arcade.
Oh, I see. Right, got that. Cool.
No.
Okay, yeah.
You'll never save the arcade. There must be a way somehow. Maybe if we club together. And then he just builds over the arcade.
Like Cyril Sneer.
Yeah, like in real life.
Yeah.
Cyril Sneer, I was trying to think of that the other day. that is the Tory party, isn't it?
He's cartoon villain.
Yeah, I'm write that down.
Do you remember the good old days when you used to get one flavour of hot cross bun? And now you get like chocolate.
I like the smell of hot cross buns, but I don't like currants in my
when you
bread.
don't like them shoved up your bum.
No.
I like the smell of hot cross buns, but I don't like it when Barry shoves them inside my anal cavity and really pushes them up 2 or 3.
You're speaking as me now. Like, is that,
no, I'm saying that's what you don't like it when I do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's what will put you off, I reckon.
Yeah. I mean, the idea that I'd let you do that.
You didn't let me do it. You were asleep in the bath.
I'm not.
Or the idea that you could overpower me and do that. So.
Didn't need to.
I'm not.
Right, okay.
I'm not thinking of going back to the slang dictionary. I'm just looking
gentle,
I'm just looking for the phone number of the Children's Society and seeing if there's an age limit. Ring him in.
Can you do
my landlord puts hot cross buns up my bum when I'm asleep.
What was her name?
In the bath.
Is that a thing? Oh, sorry, in the bath.
What was her name with the teeth?
Well, I'm asleep in the
what
bath.
was her name with the teeth that kept bothering paedophiles?
Esther Ransom.
Yeah, we can ring her up.
Yeah. Esther, my landlord puts hot cross buns up my bum when I'm asleep.
That's life.
In the bath.
That's life. Oh, never mind.
You know,
That's all the people say.
do a revenge scene from a film, and you have to have the line in it, "You killed me, boy." So you're like you want to see you're like Liam Neeson, but it's the final scene. You're getting revenge. It's very intense.
Take that, Dad! I'm getting my revenge. You killed me, boy.
I was thinking of doing something along them lines. You scuppered me there.
Yeah, it's the very immediate one. There you go.
I'll do mine.
If we were doing if you're doing speed improv, you know, like Tim Vine does, like really quick joke, like the quick joke thing, like Guinness World Record or whatever. If you're doing like a speed improv, that would be in that one.
Yeah. Mine is more you're standing over the guy that took your son, and it's like I'm thinking of Colin Farrell. I'm going to sort of go for with this. It's like standing over him, gripping him up. You killed me, boy. And you know what that means.
Oh, I see.
Time to get something revenge.
So you read it.
Sorry, I'm a bit confused. You killed me, boy. Time for me to get my revenge on you for killing me, boy.
I see. So you can mix up like the order of the syntax or whatever, or what the I don't know, the punctuation. Well, because that read different. You read it differently, as in you killed me, boy, as in my boy.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
And I was like, you killed me, boy.
Oh no,
I like you killed me, comma boy.
Yeah,
and yours like you killed me, boy, as in you're possessive.
You
like,
killed
your boy.
me, boy.
Yeah, so that's quite interesting. Yeah, you read it a different way. That's quite that's what makes it.
For an
It makes it more. What's it?
I think I've got a different take.
More variety.
I think I've got a different take. It's very dark. It's raining. It's raining.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Batman's in his armour, lying back. The armour's broken. You can see Bruce Wayne's face. Superman's got him by the throat. He's about to go for the kill. And he goes, "You killed me, boy." And then Batman looks at him and goes, "What? You were a boy too?" And they make friends.
Not bad Batman film, that. Yeah. Christopher Nolan, watch out.
Yeah. Coming at ya.
Can you remember... you got another one, sorry, because you know how to say it. You killed me, boy.
You once was...
You killed me, boy.
Oh, it sounds like a sea shanty. There once was a "you killed me, boy," and they were quite popular a couple of years ago, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you looking forward to the new series of The Crown? Judi Dench ain't happy about it.
Why?
She reckons it's not true.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, no, she's a bit late on the up, like late with that one.
We're on season 5.
Wasn't everyone saying that when it first came out? It's like, well, it's not actually a documentary. It's kind of like made up, some of it. Well, yeah, they've just. I mean, obviously, the big historical things that happen are real. They didn't just make those up, but we've discussed this.
The actors
before.
are real. But has it got John Major hanging out the back of Edwina Curry while she laughs at eggs?
No, I mean it's not so much the political thing. It's it's got the Prime Minister's talking with the Queen. They don't go into like all the other members of cabinet. It's not. Yeah,
I'll tell you what though, Diana looks good in it. She looks spot on. Have you seen her in the 90s? In the trailer for it.
The new one, no.
Yeah,
I've seen the 80s one.
She looks spot on, mate. Yeah, it looks just like
Imelda
really, really good.
I don't know, like, well, yeah, I thought Olivia Colman was a bit. Well, actually, none of them really looked like
Doctor Who, aren't they?
None of them really looked like the Queen, but.
So, do you like? You said she looks really good.
Oh, she's attractive. Yeah. I'm saying she looks just like Diana.
Would you leave it in, or
got a spitting image of it.
pull it out and come on her back?
Let's not talk about that. No, come on. Can you remember the day that you found out the this for a lot of it? The KP chocolate dip didn't go all the way down to the bottom of the thing. It went halfway.
Yeah, I mean,
do you remember that day?
Yeah, but I mean,
so you can double dip, innit?
You can tell that from the outside of the pot.
Can you though?
Yeah, because the pot's half the size, isn't it?
No,
it's
on
all
the
covered in
outside,
cardboard.
it's all the same size. It's covered in cardboard.
Yeah. I always thought it was.
It's only when you dip the stick.
Oh.
The stick only goes halfway in. When you pull the plastic out, you realise you've got half a little tub of chocolate.
I'm thinking about another thing that's
but
one of those. No, I'm thinking about another one of those double pot things.
You're thinking.
What of a double pot thing?
He's thinking of Muller Corner. I knew he was. What an idiot.
Yeah, so that's the smaller half, hasn't it? We pour the little crunchy bits into the yogurt. Yeah, that's what
you didn't say that, though, did you?
No.
Yeah, all right. It's like takes me. It's been a while since.
You're worse than a woman.
It's been a while since I had a KP dip.
But the thing with them dips is, if you think about it,
I want one now.
If it did go all the way down the bottom, you might slip and get chocolate on your fingers.
Yeah, and lose your stick.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a good reason
not to lose your stick in the KP dip, because you might get whipped by a nasty.
What's brown and sticky? The thing we were just talking about.
Nasty.
KP
chocolate
dip.
whip.
Hip.
The reason they're called blowjobs is because it's hard work.
What?
The reason they're called blowjobs is because you have to inflate the balls.
Starting to lose it a bit now, aren't we?
You are.
Zing, jinx.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Gentle Bear Comedy Club. We're at the Mist and the Oddgenist this evening in Women's Greatly. And thank you for joining us here. We've got 3 cracking acts for you. Hope you enjoy them. So without further ado, let's put your hands together and put your hands together again for the first act. And it's Jonah Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonah Jones.
Woo, hey up, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Why am I always on first? Hey!
Sounds like Rosie Jones.
It does a little bit. And then think of that. Ladies and gentlemen, I was thinking about getting my teeth done. That would make me a triple threat, wouldn't it? With a Hollywood smile. Fat, ugly and stupid.
Whoa.
Hey!
Yeah.
Better turn that down a bit. Turned out down a bit, didn't it?
What?
Yeah. So any of you ladies and gentlemen ever watch Repair Shop?
Yeah.
I used to work on that.
Oh.
Did you like it, madam, down at the front? Yeah. Did you like it from behind? Ooh, hey, a little bit of blue for the dads.
Oh.
I remember when the people used to turn up with their bric-a-brac, and they wanted it fixed for nothing at the repair shop, so they could sell it on eBay. Jay used to ask them if they paid their TV licence, and if they hadn't, a load of BBC thumb breakers like Theresa Coffey and Jacob Rees-Mogg used to jump out from behind the curtain and smash it all up in front of their face. But if you have paid your TV licence, they make you tell a sob story, then fix it in 15 minutes, and then you're on your way. But you should have seen the queue, ladies and gentlemen. You should have seen the queue. It went on for miles. It was so long, David Beckham were in it. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Good night. Thank you very much.
I did the first bit. Rock, can I do... No. All right.
That was Jonah Jones. He was very, very good. Thank you very much. That was Jonah Jones. He probably won't be back.
He wanted a knighthood.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the next act. It's Terry Trowell. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Terry Trowell.
Woo, yeah. Yeah.
Better be good.
Hello, everyone. My name's Terry Trowell, and I want to do a little joke about Poundland. So, well, you don't know a lot about me, so I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a middle-aged man, and... yeah, just a normal middle-aged guy, really. Not a lot to tell you. I'm married, got 4 kids. And but yeah, it's one of the things that annoys me. As I went to Poundland the other day, and it says everything a pound. It's coming, sir. Sorry.
It's Alcoholics Anonymous. I've come to the wrong room.
No, I just want to build myself up a bit first, just so you know I am.
That's
It
what I
said
wanted to do.
everything's a pound in this Poundland. So I walked around in Poundland, and I thought that's not a pound. There was something that was $1.99, and I walked around again. There was something that's $2.99. What's the point of being in a shop where everything's a pound? So I went up to the cashier and I said, "Excuse me, darling. Excuse me, love, sweetheart." I go, everything says everything's a pound in here, but this is $2.99. She goes, well, I'm not responsible for the prices, sir. I don't only do that. So do you know what I did? I walked out. And that's what you should do. Stand your ground. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Terry Trowell. Good night. That was a joke. That is a joke. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was Terry Trowell. Hope you enjoyed that. Good stuff there. So, ladies and gentlemen, our final lap this evening. Please put your hands together and give a lovely warm welcome to Satin Nights. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Satin Nights.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. I mean, I shouldn't shoot myself on. Good Evo, everybody. It's me, Saturn Nights, Aussies, Australia's.
Good Evo!
Yeah, my catchphrase.
Where's
Thanks.
Andy Parliament?
Let's just turn it back. No, it's the Andy Parliament next week, I think. No, I think we've had enough Parliament stuff, I think, there. So.
I think you're probably right.
So I'm going with observational comedy this week, guys. I know I was going to be doing my rap, I know, but I totally forgot about that, so I didn't. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I think we kind of did it as well.
So did we.
Australia failure email. You know, we did it all. So I'm going with observational comedy this week. So here's my observations. I've put them down on my phone here because you know, because that's what people do sometimes, and they're doing.
No,
these.
they don't.
They do. I mean, you know,
it.
I don't know. Sometimes they do. Anyway, okay. So seagulls. Why are they? Shouldn't they just be called gulls? Because you see them everywhere, and like in the centre of Aylesbury, it's like the furthest place from the sea, and there's loads of seagulls. So, and they don't go to sea. So why aren't they just called gulls?
They don't actually go out to sea, mate.
Why are you shouting?
In the audience.
Well, you're the guy down the front. But anyway, yeah, they should just be called gulls, is one of my observations.
Stupid gulls.
Hey, it's my first stab at observational comedy. I didn't say it was going to be good. I'm not really sure how it works. You just make observations, and everyone goes, yeah, I agree with that. I don't know why it's not really a joke, is it?
I say, have you ever noticed?
How about this one? You'll like this one. This is a good one.
Have you ever noticed?
No one's ever fucking talked about this before or anything, anywhere, ever. You know when you're wearing a backpack and a T-shirt, right? You know when you're walking along and your T-shirt rides up your back and then it looks like you're not wearing a T-shirt. It looks like you're wearing one of those like crop top T-shirt things that like American football ballers wear.
Sexy.
What?
They will.
It's Mike. It's too far away.
That's all right.
He's stupid cunt.
He's not the bloke on stage. That's okay. Yeah, we don't want to hear too much of him, surely. So yeah. So you're wearing a backpack and your T-shirt rides. You never worn a backpack with a T-shirt and you're walking somewhere and your T-shirt rides up and you have to keep pulling your fucking T-shirt down? No?
No.
And you just let it ride up so you're wearing like a bra? No?
No.
What, your back, so everyone's seeing your sweaty back walking along the road?
Mate, but no.
Okay. Sorry, I said, mate. Sorry, mate, it's my first stab at observational comedy.
No, it's not. You're every week.
I know. I mean, an observational stuff,
sorry,
mate.
mate.
Usually I've got a good yarn about something. How about this then, fella? This is my last one. Hopefully you're going to go, oh, yeah, that's a good one. It's still not funny, but you know when you open those bags that look like they're meant to just completely open properly at the top, and then they just split down the side, and then you can't keep your stuff fresh. You got to fold the bag over and keep the stuff fresh.
Bag-related comedy with you.
Yeah, that was
Big finish.
That was the big three. Oh, that was the big finish, I'm afraid.
Thank you
very much,
That's my observations this week.
He was the main egg.
That's sorry guys.
That was some good stuff. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Say sorry.
Hope you enjoyed the Gentle Bear. Hope you enjoyed it. And good night. Take a safe journey home. Thank you very much for watching this week. We hope that was a little bit better. It wasn't too misogynistic. We hope you enjoyed it. We will be back again next week, hopefully, if everyone can do it. That's goodbye from me, Ben.
Au revoir. I've been Gregoire.
Boris back by November. I've been Johnny.
Toodaloo.